Today is 15th of November 2020. And I said, Happy New Year. There must be something new here. Today is dark moon of the 12th month, last dark moon of this year. So tomorrow is going to be the first day, the first waxing day of the first moon. Therefore, in our ancient time, tomorrow will be our new year. If we follow the movement of the moon, we follow the movement of the moon according to our Pali text and according to Buddhist culture. We always follow the moon. That's why we have the meeting, Uposatha, and quarter moon, according to the movement of the moon. So therefore, actually, tomorrow is the new year. That's why I said Happy New Year. This morning I was packing a statue, a Bhikkhuni statue, to be sent to Koyo, to the Bhikkhuni Sangha in the south. So I wrap up this Bhikkhuni statue. She's about this high, about 1 foot. And I wrap up with bubble. How do you say bubble? That kan kathek. How do you say that in English? Do you know? Bubble sheet, bubble plastics. So I wrap that up around her, but she's handing a fan in her hand. The fan definitely will be broken on the way. So I remove the fan with the handle, with the long handle, and I wrap up the fan separately, and I tuck it inside, supported the head with foam, supported all around the statue with foam, and make sure that I stuff so that there is no space inside and the statue will not be waggling inside the box. Wrap it up nicely, properly, and then I seal the box. After sealing the box, then I tied it with the strand. The strand is on two sides like this, and then I made a handle between, so that the person who carried it knows that this is the handle. So when you wrap it up like this, you don't have to put a sign this side up, because there is that handle, so definitely the person who is going to handle this box will be holding it from that handle, which is of course this side up. So I look at this whole process of myself working with packing this particular statue. There is a great Dharma to learn. There is a great Dharma to learn from this. How you have to be very careful. You note what is the delicate part of this statue. You supported that, you wrap it up properly, no space, there should not be no space, so that the statue will not wackel, move around like this, and if it moves like that, it breaks. It can be broken easily. Then I supported another one this way. I supported this side so that it does not move around. Then I wrap it up, seal the box, and then I put the strap, 2 straps, and then put the handle. This whole process of thinking about how it is going to be handled, how it will be easier for the person to handle it. I am thinking of the other. I was thinking of the other, so that it will be easier for them. Great Dharma teaching in this process. How do we deal with another person, the person next to you? Do we think about her? Do we think about them instead of about us? Often we always think about ourselves. Very seldom that we would be thinking about others. Even in packaging, I was thinking so much about others. I was thinking so much about the object of that which I was packing it. So in real life, we have to look at others for others' interest. If we start looking in your action, when we start looking to do this way so that other people will handle it properly, so that it will get safely to the place of destination, do we think this way to people around you? It's a great Dharma teaching, a great Dharma teaching. We very often do not think about others. We always think about ourselves first. And there was not even a second thought that you would imagine that how it would affect the other person, the way you do it. The way you do it. So look carefully in our own way of doing things, in our action and reaction to people around us. Make it a habit, or try to make it a habit. I'm telling myself also, I see how I'm so self-centered in the way I do things. And that's because we are not mindful enough. The Buddha taught us about this compassion, how to see the suffering of others, how to pray for the happiness of others. This is very much part of the 4 qualities to make you Brahma. It does not mean that we want to be Brahma, but actually it is these qualities which actually make our life, our world, a happier place to live in. So Brahma Vihara deals with loving kindness, dealing with compassion. That's the first and the second quality. And the third quality in this Brahma Vihara, it sounds as though it is very easy to do, but in fact it's very difficult. The word is mudita. Mudita is very difficult. How can you remain peaceful when you actually, the person who is working next to you, he gets the raise this year, but you don't. You didn't get the raise. How can you remain peaceful? And how can you wish him happiness when you also wanted that raise, you know? So when you are able to feel happiness for others' success, for others' gain, that's when mudita is actually practiced. And the fourth quality is equanimity, upekkha. We always say, oh, let us remain upekkha. But actually, when we said upekkha, we meant to say that just leave things as it is. Don't intervene with it. Cold-heartedly, you just leave things as it is. Would that happen to be a dog? That happened to be human being. That happened to be your own child. When it happened to be your own child, then you can think about it. You see how upekkha is practiced wholeheartedly in this world. So come back and think again about how we treat others around us. Have we always treat them from where you are, or are we treating them from where they are? When we start treating others from where they are, start letting go of our own interest, look from their point of view, then we are really practicing these 4 qualities of Brahma Vihara. It is accessible. It is very easy to say, but in real life, it is not easy when you are serious about these qualities which make the world a happier world. Of course, it is the world of Brahma. Everyone wants to go to the world of Brahma. Brahma Vihara means abode of Brahma. You don't have to wait until you die to become Brahma. Brahma can be alive within us, within each one of us, when we really take the teaching of the Buddha seriously. So this morning when I was packing, I was really looking at myself. Oh, how mean I have been. Not caring for others, but always thinking about myself, my way of doing things. And my way of doing things is always the best. Never thought for a second that there is yet another way of doing things. Never think for a second that the other person might be right in doing this thing. So when we start easing up ourselves from looking from our own perspective only, it is okay to have our own perspective, but our own perspective is not the only way. So when we start understanding this, slowly we realize that it has always been the teaching of the Buddha, but we have been so far away from his teaching. So today I talk about Brahma Vihara, starting from my packing the statue of the Bhikkhuni. I hope you get what I meant to say, and I hope that you will put it into practice, and definitely you will really gain the benefit. You will really see yourself changing towards the better world. Thank you.